Hey everyone, Coach Patrick back with our third installment of the Beginner Marathon email seminar series, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about building your training week. Now, the simplest way to build your training week is to have someone else build it for you, right? You can go to a bookstore, get a magazine, or you can go online and start searching for things. Whether you Google, you Bing, whatever it is, you'll find lots of information out there around marathon training, all of them purporting to be the best and the most detailed, the most comprehensive. You got the longest plans, the hilliest plans, the hardest plans, the shortest plans, the, whatever it is, all the different permutations that are out there. It's very easy to get caught up, I think, in your training plan and ultimately be taken away from creating something yourself that really maps well with your fitness and your goals for the day. So while all those training plan authors and book authors and so on have a great idea of what a plan looks like on paper, we all know that in reality, how you lead your life and how life evolves across the course of a week, even within a given day, it's hard to keep on a basic schedule. In fact, one day that's supposed to be easy is all of a sudden now going to be a hard day because of a schedule change, and then I need to go ahead and deal with something else, and I'm bumping up against another hard run. That's just the nature of the beast. So you need to think about how you're going to structure your week so you won't run into those issues. Okay? I'm going to take a quick sip of water here. So the basic week, let's talk about the race prep cycle because that's really what I'm most interested in. Your basic week should have essentially a long run on the weekend. Ideally, this is on a Saturday. So your long run is done on Saturday morning, as early as is comfortable for you so you can get it done with minimum distractions. During that long run, you'll be fueling and running in the equipment that you normally would bring with you so you have a chance to kind of test out what things look like. And the day after that long run is an optional easy run. We usually do strides inside Marathon Nation as a means of loosening up your legs. Not everyone goes that fast, but again, it's just a function of saying, hey, I want to get some good miles in and I don't want to be suffering for too long, so I'm going to have these other folks help me out a little bit, if you will, with the recovery side of things. Now, working backwards from that long run on Saturday, you need Friday to be off or maybe a light cross-training day. And then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the way that we break down the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is that they each become sort of an independent workout, and we look at them in the same progression moving towards the actual race season. And so you have an opportunity with the Wednesday run to add a little bit more volume. So it's a way for you to build up some more volume during the week without having to add it to just one long run. So you can have two 13-mile runs, which is sort of like the equivalent of doing like an 18 or a 20 straight, just to have that all dialed in. So that's a great way to think about how do I dial things in from a training perspective that fits my schedule, but also allows me to continue to be fit. Because fitness and work are not mutually exclusive. Both need each other, perhaps one more than another. But at the end of the day, don't get distracted by things that are going to take you out of your game, or things, that sound cool, that work great for someone else, but not so great for you. The whole point of this planning exercise is that, you can have a plan that fits your life and your scenario, and so that you're actually able to be a better rider and make a bigger difference on the course, for sure. And so another component of the basic week is the back end of your schedule, or rather the Monday portion of it. And again, that's a lighter day. So we have Monday, Friday light, Saturday's long, Thursday is kind of a easy, lighter run. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you kind of have a lot of freedom in there. We generally do a longer ride as we get closer to race day. And that's something that gets hung up, and so you're not really too surprised by it. You want to put it up on the wall so people know you make that switch. With about 8 weeks to go, and now you're doing 2 long runs on during the week, and that allows you to sort of again build that fitness, bring the body composition in check, and really help you avoid any issues that could become really unsettling for you out there. It's easy to create a plan that makes sense on paper that doesn't necessarily make sense now. if that makes any sense to you. So don't get carried away with plotting out, macro level plans for bigger weeks. Instead say, all right, I've got this plan. How do I adapt what this plan says, which is a plan that I like, to fit it into my life? Again, ideally, you are able to make a quick transition in and out to be able to get that done. Although it is important to note that sometimes even the most articulated and well-designed and thoughtful training plans don't work, because the human body is crazy and there's lots of imbalances and there's lots of different things that could be causing you that issue in your hip. So at the end of the day, I think as you look at your training and say, okay, here's my basic schedule, the way it's going to work out is Monday and Fridays are light. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday have the option to go longer and harder, and the longest you should go should be on Wednesday. Then you have a Thursday, again, workout. Friday is a light day or off, and then on Saturday you get to do the long run, and then Sunday is just an easy jog, maybe with some strides at the end to kind of get your stride back and take in a few more fluids / calories. But again, don't get caught up in the hoopla, the hype. Have a great race, get it all dialed in. This is Coach Patrick signing off. I will see you guys in email seminar number 4.